And welcome this Tuesday morning to Cooper and Company. 49 degrees out there. Grab a sweater. Colder temperatures, colder weather's definitely here. JC?
Oh, quit giving Frank all the credit that it's going to be a little cold. That's
He gets
nothing. A couple years ago, it really came a big freeze, Frank. This year, it's done. Oh, well. Going to be 80 again, huh?
Not yet.
It ain't going to be that cold.
It's going to be in the 30s.
That's nothing. Only 2 days, but we can handle that. Anyway, good morning. I'm Jamie Cooper. Thank y'all for getting up with us. This is Athens in the AM on a Tuesday morning edition. As Gloria just told you, Tom McAlister joins us because he just happened to be riding by every morning about this time. Coming up later on this morning, City Council President Jimmy Gill will be with us. Had lunch with Jimmy, matter of fact, Friday.
We did.
With Jeff Matthews, Donnie Shut Up Huddleston, Jimmy Gill. We were all out Fastenal out on Highway 72 for a free meal, Frank. Yep. You should have come out and joined us. Tom, what's up with you? Have a good Easter?
Yeah, had a great Easter. Very good.
Mac hunt a lot of eggs?
I think he hit them for the kids. Yeah.
We laid out. It was a beautiful day, man. Just lay out, kid free, family free. That's the way I like it, Frank. Yeah. Same way you do. Yeah. Oh, we got a lot of stuff coming up today. Gloria's got some other guests coming in. Paula from the library will be coming in too, plus some other folks too. Getting started in another week here. We don't get a day off until Memorial Week. We take another week off coming up then. So we got a lot of stuff to talk about this morning. We're going to talk about Arkansas Razorbacks. Got that going on, plus some other things this morning too. So did you watch the Masters, Tom?
I did.
It was good. I'll talk about that in a little bit too. Frank's on the phone, 230-4988. Gloria will fill y'all in on Tony in just a moment. She talked to him yesterday. Tony not going to be with us for at least several weeks, but she'll fill us in on that. Let's get it cranking on the weather. No chance of rain till possibly this weekend.
Well, thank you for that. Yes, it is 49 degrees out there. Frank said 48, but I was like, I'll say 47 or 49. We'll go with 49. Anyway, let's go over that forecast. No rain to worry about today, but grab a sweater. Colder weather definitely out there this morning. High temperatures of 72 with some sunshine. Yesterday was absolutely beautiful. Today won't be quite as warm, but still 72 is lovely. Tomorrow, your high of 65, 37 for that low. Look at the rest of the forecast. It's the lows that we're watching. And after warm March, frost likely this week. Following the unseasonably warm March and relatively quiet start to April, North Alabama's weather weirdness continues this week. Cool, dry system could provide late frosts. And Frank says, don't think this is the last one. There's always a frost close to Easter. Easter was early this year, so he says...
Not as early as you said it's going to be next year.
Yeah, next year I believe it's March 31st, but he says there's going to be another cold front. What is this, blackberry winter? Is that what you call it, Frank?
It's over at summertime. You've been laying
Frank's
out by the pool every day.
I know. I've been having fun.
Let's go. We were at Walmart the other day.
Yes.
Did our Friday. Well, we go about every 2 weeks, Walmart. I tell you, if I was running for probate judge, I'd have won down there. But met this lady here. She said, my husband watches y'all every morning.
That's right, Carl and Joan McGuire.
You know, why is it nobody with Auburn attire ever comes up and wants their photograph taken with me?
They have. They do. They shop at Publix. Good one.
Hey, Gloria, just talking about the weather, Tom. In Anchorage, Alaska, that's north of here for you folks don't know geography. A spring snowfall has broken the 60-year-old seasonal snow record in Alaska's largest city. This year, they surpassed the 1954-55 with 132.6 inches of snow was then. Now they went to 133.6. That's a lot of nearly 11 feet of snow over the year.
It's more than we get.
Yeah. Last year we got 12 inches over there.
Yeah.
Man.
I want to show this photo of my pet peeve. You know, when you're driving and you see people, it's like click it. What is it? Click it or ticket?
Click it or ticket.
Yeah. I ought to buy a billboard of this. Buckle up. If you're not going to buckle up, at least buckle up the kids.
We're on the way to Easter. We went to the early service. Johnny Lee D's 8 o'clock. She takes that picture of herself because we pull up beside of this family. Not a single person in the car had a seatbelt on. Y'all may wonder, Jamie, what is that written behind you? Big Rover Revisited. Well, it's been 20 years since I left Channel 31. On my own.
Long time ago.
Been 20 years since I've done quite an official country rover. So with that in mind, and yes, Brad, I used to be good. You can see them on Mondays when I ain't here live like I am now. So what we're going to do, starting real soon as I gather up enough sponsors, Tom, sponsor it.
And enough energy.
It depends on how much I really want to work. Each week, we're going to go out, and Corey's going to find me a rover. and then we're going to go back to where it was 30, 40 years ago when I did it, and then update people on the status of it.
What's up with this we?
Well, you're going to be with me because I'm going to teach you the rover education, you know, see?
I wasn't there before, so why am I revisiting?
No, you were a kid. All right, you watch Masters?
I did.
One thing about old Buck, of course, I was for Phil Mixon, Fred Couples, but he faded. And
Have to give Daryl credit for
yeah,
that.
old Daryl called that one. Mixon would be back in it. But the one thing, do y'all know about Bubba winning that thing?
What?
Bubba Watson won that. He owns an original General Lee Dukes of Hazzard car.
Really?
One of the 3 original. He owns one of them.
Huh.
Yeah, he owns an original General Lee car. So
Yes.
congratulations to him on that. That was a great. Ratings were off like 22% over that though. And Easter service, I didn't get a chance to make it down to Texas, but Tebow spoke in front of 15,000 people.
He did.
It says Tim Tebow drew a crowd of 15,000. They said it's Christianity, the Pope, and Tebow right now, according to the Celebration Church pastor. He said we didn't have enough room to handle the Pope, but we could handle Tebow. Says he took a shot at professional athletes who insist they are not role models. Tebow said, yes, you are. You're just not a very good one.
Good for him.
Yes.
Which leads me to talking about professional heroes. Do you see Warren Sapp? Y'all know who he is. You know, always outspoken lineman down at Tampa Bay. He made millions playing ball and on NFL Network. Now,
Millions.
he owes almost $7 million in back child support and alimony, among other things.
But what's stunning is what he does own.
He said, oh yeah, get this. Here's what he owns right now. He's filed Chapter 7. He's got $6.5 million, Tom, in assets, including, Corey, 240 pair of Air Jordan shoes worth $6,500. A $2,200 watch and a lion skin rug worth $1,200.
That's all he owns?
That's all he owns.
Evidently, but he says he had assets of $6 million. And then there's an article in USA Today this morning explaining why professional athletes like this. It says it's pure stupidity. He said these people are broke for 3 reasons. They put too much money in private equity investments. They put too much in real estate. And number 1, they spend too much.
No.
Yeah.
But that
Yeah,
would
he
make
says
sense.
you'll see it every week. Some professional athlete is, well, what was the singer the other day that was,
Was it Tony Braxton?
yeah, she's been bankrupt like several times.
It's like the guy from Huntsville, the
him.
Boys and Girls Club that was on your show
Yeah.
not long ago, said when he started getting his paychecks, it was so much
Ramsey.
money. Ramsey, yeah. He had to have somebody.
He wasn't
to
getting the
help
kind of
him.
money these dudes
Well, I
were, though.
understand,
And
but
he said
still.
they were all.
But he was smart. He said they just blow it as quickly as they get
Right.
it.
And
Does a
now
good
let's
job.
talk about, while we're on the
He's a good
subject of football, let's talk about the #1 coach in the land right now, Bobby Petrino.
No.
Yes.
Bad boy.
Who wins out? Who bails out Petrino? The scandal's the talk of Arkansas. He misled his bosses about riding alone when he went off the road on his Harley. His passenger was a woman, 25, and nobody called her Mrs. Petrino. And then it goes on, because right now that Arkansas in the last 2 seasons has only lost 1 more game than Alabama. People are coming out. We want to forgive, forget, and win is what the paper is saying down that way. It says here, yeah, who cares about his 3.5, almost $4 million a year? It says here, winning cures nearly everything. And then you saw the sign of the fans. What's wrong with scoring in the off season? Yeah, he's a star down that way.
So is there a risk he'll be fired?
We tried to, all right, changing that subject.
Is there a risk he'll be fired?
Wow, yeah, he could be, but I'm what is it, like a $6 million buy? Either way, he comes out a winner. I mean, really.
It wasn't published that he had a passenger with him for the longest, or announced.
no, but hey,
No, that
buzz
wasn't
off.
quick. Come here.
Buzz off. I don't like that.
Don't make him
I
bored.
don't like that. Get out of here.
Stop it.
I told you to beat it. We tried to hire another co-host here for Cooper and Company on ZTV.
Yeah, I'm
We
ready
just
to
couldn't
quit.
match what Today's Show offered Matt Lauer to stay. He had an idea to do his own show, but he says, I was going to do my own show, and you could see somebody lose their hair every single day right in front of theirs, but I just thought they couldn't stay here and do that. So, there was talk of him going to, he probably makes a few million more than I do a year, probably.
Six, isn't it?
$6 million a year?
I believe
Is
six.
it? And he deserves about 20, as good as he is
Yeah.
up there. Now, I've got an article here. When Jimmy Gill shows up, I don't know what the policy is here in the city of Athens. Maybe you folks from Athens State know that. I don't know. But there's a story talking about down in Decatur, you can have chickens in your backyard and raise your own eggs. Chicken egg festival's this weekend, so y'all don't forget that. We'll get back on this later. We've asked
Really?
Ronnie about that before. Yeah, if you wanted to raise chickens,
Not in the city of
don't tell my
Athens.
neighbors, they'll be doing it.
They probably already are.
Idiot person of the week, Frank, down in Dothan. How's this going to go?
Not too good.
Police said an Alabama man tried to choke a police dog as he resisted arrest on charges that he shot 2 people outside a nightclub. Travis
that
Banks is charged with attempted murder and assault after a February shooting. They ordered him to grand jury, said that they testified officer sent a police dog to his apartment. He refused to come out after the shooting. The guy grabbed the dog by the neck and choked it until the dog's handler subdued him with a taser. First of all, don't choke a police dog. I'm just updating y'all on information going on. All right, I'll get to this other stuff here coming up later on this morning when we've got time. I'm kind of busy today doing news. Let's go back to this Rover Revisited.
Let's.
You may wonder, well, Jamie, what are you going to do?
Jamie,
I don't
what
know
will
yet,
you
but
do?
we'll come up with...
Sorrel, stop.
I'm not a female dog.
Come here, quit that. People
Get out
are
of here.
watching.
So anyway, we're going to go out and go to places and then dissolve into what it used to be. Prime example is Namie's Grocery off 6th Avenue in Decatur. It's dilapidated now, weeds grown up all around it. But there was a time,
Well,
30
you already
years
did the
ago,
story.
when it was full of energy every day at lunch, and they made special sandwiches, he and his wife.
Bologna and cheese, that thick.
Yeah, that's just one of the thousands that we will be rehashing over the next 10 years with you.
Yay.
Just yet another segment to add here on the program. And hey, I hope y'all enjoyed watching Hunt, Fish, Cook this weekend with Donnie McAvoy.
That was
That airs
good.
on Saturday and Sunday mornings. Now here on ZTV 11, right there it is, 6 to 7. And then we'll do something else on Sunday nights at 7:30. But we got a lot of new stuff happening here. That just happens to be one of them. Anything else going on, Tom, we need to know about? Real estate picking up?
It is. A lot more activity going on. People are thinking about buying,
Moving.
selling.
As they say, now's the time. We bought our house, Tom, 5 years ago this month.
Love it.
This month.
So far, I'm able to make a payment.
I have a
Currently.
client looking for some property on the river.
We have
Yeah.
some.
About to get that cleaned up, too. Call me, Steve. All right, right now we got to take a break. I got a lot of news we'll talk about this morning. Y'all are watching Cooper and Company on a live on a
Wake
Tuesday
up.
morning edition. We'll take a break and be right back. Y'all hang on.
Local and loving.